Hey everyone, Mitch coming in for the Comedic Core Studio. Welcome to the show. So on today's episode, I've got an exciting one for you. I'm going to be talking about commanders that win with cards nobody else would play. Yeah, these cards are absolutely janky, but absolutely amazing with these commanders. If you're interested in any of these cards in this episode, check out that card list in the description below. Now, all that said, let's jump into them. First of all, one of my absolute favorite commanders of all time, Phelddagrif. You've got a place that's near and dear to my heart. It's one of my longest standing decks. I absolutely love Phelddagrif, a 4/4 legend. Yes, it is, but okay, or Oracle texted. It is a Phelddagrif, okay? For 4 mana in Bant. Oh, by the way, by paying a white mana, it gets flying until of turn, but opponent gains 2 life. By paying a blue, you bounce back to its hand. Target opponent may draw a card. Keyword there, may. For paying a green, trample until of turn, put a hippo token into play under target player's control, make it as a 1/1 creature. Yeah, here's the thing about this one. The may is key. Otherwise, this would just be like, hey, infinite blue mana. You all draw out. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, there's a little more nuance to it, and because of that, well, what you build around is not the life gain, because there's no really ways in white, blue, and green to take advantage of an opponent, like, gaining life, like reversing their life total, basically, in a way. What you can do, though, is going like, oh, yeah, hey, I gave you a bunch of hippos, and you lose because of Angel's Trumpet. They're like, what? Angel's Trumpet. Yeah, an artifact for 3. Attacking does not cause creatures to tap. Basically, everyone's got vigilance. At the end of each player's turn, tap one tap creatures they control that did not attack this turn. Angel's Trumpet deals 1 damage to that player for each creature tapped this way. First of all, just by giving someone a bunch of hippos, they're like, okay, yeah, here's your hippos. Like, oh, okay. Now what? You can't attack with them because they don't have haste, and you tap them and they punish you. It's a weird thing to do, but it is so much fun. Also, late game, by having other kind of like, moat type effects, basically, like the ghostly prison type effects, opponents literally can't attack with their hippos or can't attack with enough of them, and all of a sudden they're just getting taken out by this, being like, oh yeah, you got 20 hippos in play because I gave you all those. Sure, attack me with a couple, but all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you can't pay for the rest with ghostly prison, and they take you out with Angel's Trumpet. That's right, this weird, janky old card. Have fun. Next up, Grenzo Dungeon Warden. Yeah, a very weird, very amazing commander that can utilize some crazy cards. A 2/2 Goblin Rogue for X in Rakdos colors. Enters the battlefield, X counters on it by paying 2. You put the bottom card of your library in your graveyard. It's a creature less than or equal to Grenzo's power. You put it right onto the battlefield, which allows you to utilize some really weird cards like Workhorse. What? Workhorse. Yes, Workhorse. A 0/0 artifact creature. I think it's a horse. I don't even know. Construct, probably. For 6 mana. Hey, comes into play with 4 counters on it. You remove a counter from it at a colorless mana, your mana pool. That plays a mana source. Yeah, I mean, an infinite combo in ways with Grenzo. It is just like, oh yeah, by the way, this is a 0 power creature, so it's always going to come to play with Grenzo's ability. Cost 2 to do that. And I'm like, oh yeah, as long as I've got this and a way to get it from my graveyard onto the bottom of my library, which there are ways to do that, you're making infinite mana, doing some crazy things, some absolutely amazing things again with this derpy Workhorse card. Absolutely lovely. Next up, Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive, a 1/3 human rogue for 2 mana in blue. It's an uncommon commander with an uncommon effect. Creatures you control power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Unblockable armory. What's not to love about that? And again, oh, they're just tiny little creatures. You don't have to worry about them. Like, oh, I don't know, Cephalid Constable. Yeah, this is a crazy, amazing, forgotten card. A 1/1 Cephalid Wizard for 3 mana in blue. Deals combat damage to player return up to that many target permanents that player controls in his hands. Now, normally, again, this is a 1/1 that doesn't have any evasion at all, and it's like, okay, even if it does hit, it's like, hey, bounce one of your things. But this is a commander that can absolutely make this devastating by utilizing cards that can pump this power but not the toughness. You're like, oh yeah, it's still unblockable because the toughness is 1. Oh, by the way, just hit you for 10. Yeah, I'm bouncing all of your things. I mean, at a certain point, it's just like, okay, I'm very sorry, mass land destruction is frowned upon, but I'm bouncing all your lands and you're out of the game because of this tiny little 1/1 Cephalid Wizard that is so weird. Have fun. Moving on, Preston the Vanisher. Yeah, this is a brutally amazing commander. A 2/5 Rabbit Wizard for 4 mana in white. Another non-token creature enters battlefield under control. If it wasn't cast, you make a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/1 illusion. Paying 2 mana in white, sacrifice 5 illusions, exile target non-land permanent. Yeah, with this one, you're like, okay, hey, blinking effects are insane, but also my favorite, one of my favorite things in Magic, Fiend Hunter type effects are insane, including mass Fiend Hunter effects. Like, okay, Fiend Hunter, I should say, is like, hey, enter the battlefield, exile something until this leaves. Lumbering Battlement. Yeah, this weird, amazing beast, a 4/5 for 5 mana in white, enters the battlefield, exile any number of other non-token creatures you control until it leaves the battlefield. I forgot this had vigilance. Okay, cool, good for you. You don't really care about the vigilance. Gets +2/+2 for each card exile with it. Hey, here's the thing. This is basically just a giant Fiend Hunter type effect that allows you to just exile all your other things, including Fiend Hunters. You can make some crazy loops with this one. You can utilize blink effects to just do some absolutely crazy things with it. But yeah, with Preston, you're like, oh yeah, extra copies of things coming into play, doing some absolutely crazy things. And Lumbering Battlement can just be a massive creature for you if you really need to. You don't even need to do that, though. It's like a mass blink effect, essentially, once you get it going in the right way. But yeah, a crazy, weird card that works so well with this one. Next up, the Beamtown Bullies, a crazy weird commander that loves crazy weird cards, a 4/4 Ogre Devil Warrior, because that's the thing for 4 mana in Jund. Vigilance Haste, by the way, hey, tap target opponent whose turn it is, put target non-legend creature card from your graveyard on the battlefield under their control. It gains haste, goad it at the beginning of next end step, sacrifice it, exile it, whatever! What matters is, it doesn't really matter because they're just going to lose that card anyways. They're going to lose the game when you do something like this because you are giving them some really bad creatures that have some really bad effects like, oh, Leveler, hey, a 10/10 Juggernaut for 5 mana, which would be incredibly insane. I mean, back in the day it was, except for the fact that, hey, enters the battlefield, you exile cards from your library. Your library is gone. Absolutely gone. I mean, yours isn't, but your opponent's is because you give it to them. You're like, hey, yeah, I discarded this, I tutored it, and entombed it from my library to my grave or whatever I did, and then I just gifted it to you with my Beamtown Bullies. Thank you. Here you go. Okay, your library is gone. Now attack with it. Thank you. Yay! Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then that player just loses because their library is gone and they can't draw any more cards and they're gone. Yeah, weird, amazing card. Okay, you might have predicted it, but of course Zedruu the Greathearted is on this list. I cannot not mention Zedruu with this kind of a strategy because Zedruu utilizes so many weird cards that see no play. A 2/4 Minotaur Monk for 4 mana in Jeskai. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, draw X cards, X the number of permanents you own. Your opponent's control. Paying 3 mana in Jeskai, target opponent gains control target permanent you control. Yeah, basically a bad gifts type commander where it's like, okay, I play really bad cards that I would never play ever, that have massive downsides, game-ending downsides even. And then I'm like, you know what? Actually, I don't want this. You can have it. Here, I bought this for you. Like, 9 lives. It's enchanted with Hexproof for 3 mana in white. If a source deal damage to you, prevent that damage from an incarnation counter on this. When it's got 9 or more, it leaves the battlefield by exiling. And hey, if it leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Here's the thing about this one. You can actually just keep this in play for as long as you need to, basically. And then being like, well, hey, you know what? It's got 8 counters on it, so I don't really want to pay the bill on this one, so here you go. You take it now. You give it to an opponent, they get hit by anything, and they are gone. So, yeah, again, a card that is so janky, so weird, so terrible that you would never actually play it for yourself, but it's like, you know what, opponent? It's all yours. You're welcome. Next up, Yedora Grave Gardener. I still don't understand how this one is an uncommon commander. It is insanely powerful and can do some weird things. A 5/5 Truefolk Druid for 5 mana in green. Another non-token creature control dies. You may return to the battlefield face down under its control. It's a forest land. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. You can do some really weird things with it, including Life and Limb. My goodness, an enchantment for 4 mana in green. All forests and all saplings are 1/1 saplings and forests. Basically, all of your forests are creatures, non-token creatures, meaning that if they die, they come back as a forest. So your forests come back as forests that are creatures. You get what's happening here, basically. Your forests are just unstoppable. If you free sacrifice outlets, you can just sacrifice as many times as you want. You do some really crazy things with it, but yeah, there's some weird combos you can do with this one. Of course, infinite mana, infinite lots of things, but yeah, Life and Limb, a very strange card that sees basically no play with Yedora, is absolutely game ending. Moving on, Mairsil the Pretender, a 4/4 human wizard for 4 mana in Grixis. Enters the battlefield and may exile an artifact or creature card from your hand or graveyard, put a cage counter on it. Mairsil has all activated abilities of all cards you own and exile cage counters on them. Activate each of those abilities only once each turn. Yeah, this is a disgustingly amazing commander that says, hey, weird, janky cards, see almost no play. Yeah, you've got a home here because I want those amazing abilities. I mean, one that's absolutely so much fun with it is Tree of Perdition, a 0/13 plant with Defender for 4 mana in black. Tap, exchange target opponent's life total with this creature's toughness. Now, normally, taking an opponent down from 40 to 13 is still a big deal. It's like, okay, yeah, I just took you down by, I don't know, what, 27 math points right there. And then all of a sudden, you're like, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, you're down to 13. With this commander, it's like, oh, Mairsil has 4 toughness. You mean sometimes even less if you, like, Aetherling it down to, like, 1. But still, like, even at 4 toughness, it's like, okay, yeah, I tap Mairsil, and I take your 40 life, and Mairsil's toughness is 40 now, and you get 4. I just took your life total down 90%. It's absolutely an amazing combination, such a fun card with this commander, and it's so easy to pull off. Next up, Obeka Brute Chronologist Break Time. A 3/4 Ogre Wizard for 4 mana in Grixis. Tap, the player's turn may end the turn. Again, bad things are happening. Let's stop those from happening, okay? We don't need that to happen. Don't worry about it. So we can utilize some really weird cards that have massive downsides like, oh, I don't know, Final Fortune. Instant for 2 mana in red. Take an extra for this one. Beginning of that end step, you lose the game. I mean, again, literally, I mean, one of the most famous cards Magic of all time, absolutely banned Time Walk, is 2 mana for an extra turn. This one's like, okay, you get the extra turn, but you lose. This is also instant speed, which is insane. Oh, but by the way, yeah, your commander says, I don't want to lose. That's not happening again because I just tap and I say, nah, the turn ends instead. Instead of that actually happening where I would lose the game, the turn's just going to end and I'd get all the benefits of a card like Final Fortune and none of the downsides. Again, literally, instant speed, extra turn for 2 mana, game breaking. Yeah, break the game again and again and again. And finally, Blim Comedic Genius, a 4/3 imp with flying for 4 mana in Rakdos, deals combo damage to a player. That player gains to target permanent you control, then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. Yeah, this one's absolutely brutal. It's like the opposite of Zedruu in a way, where it's like, okay, bad gifts, but instead of me gaining advantage of things, you know, for you having my things, it's like, oh, you get a giant amount of disadvantage for that. You lose life, but also you discard cards, so you have got nothing in your hand. And by having nothing, you are in big trouble. Yeah, also cards like Aggressive Mining. Hey, you can't play lands. Enchantment for 4 mana in red. Sacrifice a land, draw 2 cards. Only once each turn. If they don't have a way to get rid of this, they are just stuck because they can't play lands. Again, you get this out early, you give it to an opponent, it's like, yeah, what are you going to do? You're basically locked out of the game, essentially. Unless you find a way to deal with this, you are not advancing, you're not playing lands. Absolutely brutal. You can utilize some really weird, janky cards that, again, see absolutely no play because they're so terrible that you would never play them, actually, but you're playing it in a way where you're like, yeah, I'm playing this, and you get the cards. Here you go. Here's the bad card. You're welcome. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. As always, comment below with your thoughts on it. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.